Maybe you love food but hate cooking, or maybe you just suck at cooking. Maybe you're like me, I love cooking, but I rarely have time to sit around and nurse some of the foods that I like to prepare for myself to eat, which can result in more fast food, junk food, and paying for late night pizza deliveries in my pajamas while waiting to respawn. So, how do we solve this problem? Science, of course. All we need is a little bit of water cooling, a 1100 watt heater, a brushless DC motor, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and a neodymium magnet. This is sous vide cooking. TunnelBear is the simple VPN app that makes it easy to browse privately and enjoy a more open internet. To try TunnelBear for free, check out the link in the video description. So, the general idea behind sous vide is that if you could control your cooking temperature very precisely and very accurately while ensuring that the heat is applied evenly to the food, all while keeping all the juices, herbs, and spices contained, well, that would be extremely beneficial if you like tasty food. So the way that sous vide cookers, also known as immersion circulators, accomplish these goals is pretty cool. They're submergible water circulators and heaters that keep a volume of water within a reasonably sized container, like a cooking pot, at an exact predetermined temperature. Then the idea is that you vacuum seal your food or put it in a Ziploc bag and squeeze the air out. This creates a barrier between the water and your food while still allowing for adequate heat transfer. What using one of these devices and achieving all of the goals previously noted affords you is a more predictable and precise, mathematically enriched cooking experience. Traditional cooking methods are heavily reliant on timing because the heat used is usually very high. So pulling what you're cooking away from the heat when it is at the correct temperature to ensure that it isn't under or overdone can be as much of an art as a science. With sous vide, you just put your food in a bag, tell the cooker what you plan to eat and how done you want it. Dunk your food in, wait a set amount of time, or a little more if you're busy, and then just put a sear on it to finish it up and enhance the color, texture, and flavor.
What did you do at work today, John? Well, I seared a chicken breast with an industrial heat gun.
So if you've made it this far into the video, and I know this isn't usually our thing, so thank you, you're probably interested but unsure where to start. There are a few solid immersion circulators on the market currently, but the one I have today is the Joule by ChefSteps, a company backed by the one and only Gabe Newell, whose son took an interest in cooking after meeting ChefSteps co-founders. Hardware-wise, the Joule is 11 inches tall and only 1.85 inches wide, weighing in at only 1.28 pounds. It has 1,100 watts of heating power and can maintain the temperature of up to 40-ish liters of water, enough to simultaneously cook enough steaks for a small freaking army. It even has an impressive 0.1 degrees Celsius temperature accuracy, and I've tested that. It's true. It does this by combining its impressive heater with a brushless DC motor and a 360-degree inlet flute at the bottom to pull in the coolest water for reheating. For usability, it features a neodymium magnet mount with about 6 pounds of holding force, so it's not easy to accidentally knock over when paired with iron, steel, or other induction-ready pots. It's got a simple clip on the back as well for other containers like plastics and whatnot. And finally, that brings us to Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, which again brings us to the software. The app is arguably the best part, and it features some extremely important tools that ChefSteps absolutely nailed. The first of which is visual doneness. So as you follow their many interactive guides that ensure you're correctly compensating for meat type and thickness, you'll be presented with these awesome videos. Not only do they provide funny yet insightful comments about the doneness of your food, but they even include a video of someone cutting into said food after it has been cooked, letting you select a visual result for your meal before you even start. Brilliant. This works because the lower and more controlled cooking temperature allows you to get every part of the meat, even the center of the thickest sections, to a minimum temperature that will reflect that doneness without overcooking anything else. This is kind of tricky with traditional cooking methods that can leave thinner parts of the meats or parts closer to the surface overdone. So at the end of the day, it's just math, and Chef Steps is doing it for you. The temperature you want your meat to be at when it's done corresponds to the doneness that you choose at the start. Then you pick the amount of time to cook for based on the type and the thickness of the meat. In simple terms, doneness determines temperature, type and thickness determines time. The app also features a training wheels off manual mode that lets you pick your desired temperature and time if you want to have some fun off the book. There are many odd things you can use the Joule to cook, and of course, there's also notifications, although I do have a pretty big gripe here. It is truly a notification, not an alarm, meaning that when my phone is muted, which it essentially is always muted, I don't hear it, it just vibrates. Now in their defense, this is a beta version and they could easily change this with a software update. And with Sous Vide, it isn't as important to get your food out of the cooker right on time. Their app literally tells you how long you have to remove it, which is often quite a while. Either way, I would prefer there was at least an option to make this notification act like an alarm. So you're hyped up, you're ready to eat, you're wondering what to buy? I was there on December 16th of 2015. I pre-ordered the Joule, and as it goes with much pre-ordered hardware and the WAN show, it was far from on time. In fact, I don't even have it yet. This is a beta version that I got for review through work, not the one that I bought personally. I am very happy with how well it works, how easy it is to use, and the quality and feature list of the app, and holy crap, the food is amazing. My girlfriend said the steak that I made for her was the best she's ever had. My dad was very much happy with the steak he had, and I cooked chicken with it every other night, and it's been absolutely fantastic.
Wow. This is like you went to a really nice restaurant.
Wow.
But I am a little salty, pun intended again, that it's taking so damn long to get it into my kitchen for good. Dollar Shave Club. As you guys know, they deliver great razors directly to your door, and if you sign up today, you get your first month of razors for free. Membership means that you can afford to shave with a fresh blade anytime you want, which is fantastic as they just keep on supplying them to you. You get a first-class shave when you use the executive blade, and paired with Dr. Carver's shave butter, which goes on smooth and clear, you can make sure that you get the right lines all along your luscious face. But your luscious face must be in the US, Canada, or Australia because that is where they ship. And if you're interested, go to dollarshaveclub.com/Linus and give them a try for free. Alright guys, if you liked this video, like it and get subscribed and maybe go get some food because you're probably hungry. If you dislike this video and you're like, what the hell is happening to Linus Tech Tips? I expected computer videos! I didn't come here for this crappy cooking stuff! You can dislike the video and leave a comment like that down below. If you're wondering where to buy a shirt, check out the link in the video description down below and buy some cooking stuff at Amazon if you would like. Also, check out this video, which is our tech quickie on sous vide cooking. And I'll see you next time.